guys, welcome to another Mail Time with Rose. I'm going to be reading my subscriber mail. I know it's been a while. People have been telling me, your mailbox is full. When are you going to do a mail time? Well, here we are. I finally set aside a time. I'm going to be reading some of my mail. I'm going to read as much as I can. I have about an hour and then I have to leave to do something else. I'm going to be reading my mail on North American first, and then I'm going to try and get around to as many regions as I can. We'll see if I can finish. But I did want to say mail time is one of my favorite things to film because you guys are so sweet. I love reading my mail, and if you want to be in a future mail time, feel free to send me mail. Hit me up. During the mail time, I'm going to be training. It's kind of funny because I feel like I have train with me's and then I have mail times, and mail times have slowly shifted into additional train with me's where I'm basically training while I read mail, which is totally chill with me. Any excuse to train, I need it. All right, our first mail is going to be from Marie Winterlee. They said, happy birthday, Coco. I couldn't slip a word out and say chat because I'll crash if I do, and I just wanted to let you know the summer festival might have old limited time horses and new magic horses. Happy birthday from Marie. I'm not sure when this mail time will come out, but Summer Days Festival is coming out in a couple weeks, so they're gonna have old limited horses and new magic horses. I have seen some spoilers for the new magic horses. I won't say anything, but I'm kind of excited about them. I didn't mean to see the spoilers, but you know, my hand slipped and I kept swiping and I couldn't stop. They look really cool in my opinion, and I'm excited to see the finished product, of course. And also thank you for coming to my birthday stream. Jacqueline Mouse Dragon said, hi, I'm just here to tell you that I am writing this while I'm watching your birthday live. I tried to say hi, but you were distracted. Totally fine. But I just want to say that you compare yourself to others too much. Like you say you're a small creator, yet everyone loves you. Please don't think that others are much better than you because you always make my day. Keep doing what you're doing. Well, that's really nice of you to say. That's funny. I don't really compare myself to others in a negative way, but I am self-aware that having 20,000 subs compared to like other channels on YouTube, I am classified as a small channel, but I am not discounting you guys. I appreciate each and every one of you, and thank you for watching. That is so meaningful to me. Dinah Blueberry Fall said, hi Rose, I love your videos and they really inspire me to keep doing what I love. You're so positive and I train my horses while listening to your train with me. So that's really sweet. I love that we can train together. That is why I named them Train With Me, is because I want you guys to train along with me. Riley Cloudbook said, I just wanted to say I love your content and I wish I could sub to you. You are so funny.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, and I hope you have an amazing day. Tomorrow is my birthday on May 24th. Happy late birthday. That's so exciting. Hopefully you did something fun for your birthday. All right, Luna East Cat said, my friend says you're hosting an event at Nightstar. Is that true? By the way, you're super cool. Well, Luna, thank you for thinking I'm cool. That's very kind of you. Technically, I hosted an event in my Discord server. It was my birthday roundup event a couple weekends ago, and I invited the general public to come as well, but it ended up being really fun. We had one on Nightstar, we had one in Germany and UK servers too, and it was really fun. So thanks to everyone who attended that. That was really fun. I made a short if you want to see what it looked like. Elin Stonestream said, hey, what editing tool do you use along with Recorder? Thank you. Yeah, I don't know. Let me know if you guys are interested in seeing a video on this topic where I go through like everything I use to film and edit, because this is definitely an FAQ. To film, I literally use QuickTime Player on my iMac or my MacBook Pro. The specs on my FAQ on my Linktree if you want to see like exactly which two computers I use. So I'll use one or the other. My mic is a Blue Yeti, and then the keyboard I use, I have two different keyboards, but usually I use my Logitech keyboard and mouse, and I have those linked in my description as well. And editing, I use iMovie and Canva, so hopefully that's helpful. Olivia Grassyard, I like your name, that's cute. They said, hi Coco, I joined the server from Sapphire Island to meet you someday. Oh my gosh. Regards, Randy. I love that you said regards. That is literally so bougie. I'm obsessed with that. Dang, so you joined from Sapphire Island, the Middle Eastern server? Dang. Well, I'm glad you joined and hopefully I see you sometime. Elvira Cloud Sparrow said, hey Coco, I just wanted you to know that my friend Kayla Ravenfall, oh my goodness, what just happened? I just wanted you to know that my friend Kayla Ravenfall is a big fan of you. She introduced me to you and I really enjoy you as well. Your flat videos are just wow. I hope you see this. Hopefully just wow is a good thing. I think they're just wow kind of in a bad way. They're a little concerning, but that's really sweet. Tell your friends thanks for watching, and you too, thanks. Emily Elf Knight said, hello, so I hope this is okay, but I'm gonna ask you a few questions. Yes, please do. Do you own horses IRL? Sorry if this was already asked. That's okay. I still don't have any horses IRL. I don't know that I have any plans in the future to have any. I never have, but I do take lessons IRL. How many horses do you own on SSO? Actually, I can look. This is really concerning. I need to preface this by saying this account is a creator account and I creating content buy way more horses than the average person ever should or will buy. I will say that. And I do make money from my YouTube channel, so I feel justified in buying more horses than a normal person should ever buy. So please do not do what I do. But I have 322 horses. Yikes. Junie Clear Talon said, hi Coco, anyways, I have some questions. Have you watched Arcane? If so, which person's your fave on there? Sorry, I've never seen Arcane. I don't actually even know what that is. It sounds like it's some sort of superhero show, but I've never seen it or heard of it really. Have you had a good day? Today's been really chill, honestly. I just woke up and showered and made myself a bowl of granola and played Star Stable and did my dailies, and now here we are. Hopefully you're having a great day too. Okay, Junie Clear Talon said, hey Coco, anyways, I have some questions. Might be basic, but whatever. What's your favorite SSO festival? It's gonna probably be, oh my gosh, what on earth is happening? What the heck? Anyways, my favorite festival is probably the Winter Village. That's just always Winter Village. And maybe a close second is Camp Western, mostly because I'm really looking forward to Camp Western. And then what's your favorite color? Recently I've been loving a more rustic palette. This beanie color is really nice, or like a brick red. Yeah, like my channel colors are some of my favorite palettes, if that makes sense. Browns and reds and rustic creams and things. I love that. Anna Westwalker said, dear Coco, every time you post I'm like, oh yay, because you always have fun videos no matter what. But anyways, I have two questions. What's your favorite bay coat in the game? If you could choose one, mine is probably either the ETB or Dutch Warm Blood. Okay, mine is probably the Hanoverian or the Hanoverian. They have such nice bay coats. Also the Noraker I just bought it has a really nice bay as well, but Hanoverians, they're shiny and really nice coat. And then two, do you have stable care or do you care for your horses like every day? Because that's a bit insane, my guy. Yeah, if I cared for my horses, that would be a bit insane.
My guy.
I don't care for them. I only use Happy Hoof treats and I only care for the horse I'm currently riding, if that. Often I just ride sad horses. No judgment, right? Daniela Maplespeed said, hi Coco, I'm a fan of yours and I sent you mail maybe 2 weeks ago, but I want to try again. I have a crazy obsession with horses and all my friends and classmates make fun of me for it. I also wanted to know which one I should buy next. I really enjoy your train with me videos and your shopping sprees. That's all. That's really sweet. Don't worry if other people don't have the same hobby as you. I feel like when you're younger, people are very funny in that way. Like having an interest that is not like everyone else is like not cool. But as you get older, people will value you having your own unique hobbies. So don't worry about what the haters say is all I'm saying. Claire Softfeather said, OMG, hi Coco. So basically I've been watching you since you were a very small creator and I relate to you in so many ways and I think we're very similar. You were so inspiring and fun and always motivate me to train. If you're reading this, love you so much. Hope you're doing great. Have a wonderful day.
Oh my gosh.
That is literally so nice. Obviously I appreciate people who've been viewing my channel for a long time and for a short time equally. Like everyone that watches my videos I appreciate so much, especially if you find joy in my content. I mean, that's very meaningful to me. People who say they've been watching for a long time is meaningful because, you know, it takes perseverance to watch a creator for an extended amount of time. New things come up, life changes, but the fact that you're still here, that's really sweet. Sequoia Lion Cloud said, hi Coco, I saw a tiny horse reflection in the shallow water of the Pinta Champ and no one else seems to have noticed it. It might be interesting to check out. Also, I have a question. What are you looking forward to the most about Star Stable putting mules in the game? Thank you for reading this and have a great day. Well, I was already looking forward to the mules, but now at the point that I'm reading this, they have already come out and I'm not disappointed. They're fantastic. I really like them. And that is interesting about the Fort Pinta Champ. I don't really understand the water in Star Stable. It's very complicated to me and I feel like some days it looks fantastic and other days it looks really bad because for a while the water was all glitched and so I like turned it off. Let's go check it out. I want to see. Let's see what I have my settings on. Let's turn my graphics quality up. Okay, well you can turn on reflections. Let me restart my game. I don't like shadows. I don't know why. I don't really like the shadows. Let me quit and then restart. All right, my graphics should be better. Sorry, I switch between my iMac and my MacBook all the time to film, and sometimes the settings get messed up and I forget to like change them because I have different settings for Star Stable on different computers. It's a whole situation, but for those who've stuck around despite the terrible video quality, bless. All right, let's check this out. Yeah, that's a little better graphics. You're welcome. Okay, someone said to the left of the four-pinted champ they saw like reflections. I mean, there's definitely reflections. It depends on, I think, your settings. Is this not in like everywhere in Star Stable? Because yeah, you can totally see yourself. You're right. If I'm not incorrect, it should be like that in all shallow water because they have like the reflections option in the game now. But yeah, that's really cool. I've never looked so closely at that before. Thanks for sharing. That's cool. Liza Birchbaker said, one time I was on Hazy with a friend and I saw this amazing pretty horse with a matching set, and I clicked on the person's profile and I saw that it was a Paso Fino, and I saw what the tack was, and I later found out that it was you. Wow, that's pretty wild. I'm not gonna lie, I don't think I've ever been on Hazy Galaxy before, so that's really interesting and fascinating. I wonder what happened there. That's interesting. Abby Shadowton said, hey, I have already sent mail, but I just wanted to say hi again. Have you heard about the Rocky Mountains coming out? Can't wait to see your opinion. I know, I heard that they were releasing the Rocky Mountain horse. I think it's maybe the next breed coming out. That's really cool and exciting. I remember when I was younger, I had like a book about horses, as you do, and it had like information about different breeds, and the Rocky Mountain horses were one of them. And I was obsessed with desktop backgrounds, so I had like a bunch of folders saved with like different types of horses in desktop backgrounds. Like for fun as a kid, I would Google image search different breeds of horses, find really good pictures of them, and then I would save those pictures in my folder desktop backgrounds, and I would like create these beautiful desktop backgrounds and like ones that transitioned, and it was really insane and kind of a waste of time, honestly, but I remember that about the Rocky Mountain horses. Jenny Eastwild said, howdy, I saw your new vid, thought it was cool to see your setup, have a great day. Oh, they're probably talking about my desk tour video. I'm glad you enjoy it. I remember cleaning my room for that video, and I really didn't want to clean my room that day, but sure glad I did. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Haley Goldtop said, hi Rose, I love your training times so much, please post more of those. Whoops. Anyways, I've always wanted to be in a mail time. I have a few questions that you could answer if you want. What's your favorite animal outside horses? Dogs? And recently I've had a huge obsession with cows. Like I have so many cow emojis in my Discord server, it's unreal. Where's your favorite place in SSO? I really like Starshine, and I really like the Silverglade area, and the Manor is one of my favorite stables right now. Even though it's not my home stable, I think it's the nicest home stable. I only stay in Vale because of all the dailies, it's convenient. How many horses do you need to max? Actually, I can look that up after this race. Favorite place to travel IRL? I really like going to the beach. That's one of my favorites. Sorry if the format is weird. I'm writing this on my phone because I'm on a road trip. No worries, that's totally fine. If you can hear my computer in the background, it's literally about to pass away, but we're just gonna pretend it's fine. My iMac cannot take as much graphics quality as my MacBook. It's chill, she is doing her best. So far I have 31% of my horses maxed, so I need to, 69% need to be trained still? That's wild work. Okay, Denise Rosefire said, you are such an inspiration. I've started gardening and not spending star coins on tack and clothes. Continue to make vids. You've inspired me so much. Oh, that's really nice. I'm glad to help in any way. If you had to pick one horse to ride an SSO for the rest of your life, what would it be? Oh, dang it. I mean, I love the mules right now and I love the Mustangs, but I think a good everyday one would have to be the Hanoverian or maybe the ASB. One of those. Do you like MUC? I don't know what that is. What's my favorite show? My favorite show, it depends on the genre. I have so many favorites. My favorite one right now is a K-drama, I think. It's My Liberation Notes or Goblin. Those are two that I'm really obsessed with right now. Claudine Springston said, hi, I absolutely am one of your biggest fans. Please read, it would make me smile. Well, I hope that you could get a smile out of this. Hello. Kendra Highwild said, hey Coco, just wanted to see how life is going. Everyone is amazed you're online, lol. Oh, really? Life is going really well, pretty chill. It's summer. Winter is over, which is the most beautiful time of the year. I mean, I know spring is technically that, but where I live, spring is still pretty dreary sometimes. So summer's here, summer's upon us. Lakshmi Youngwild, I don't know how to say your name, but it's really cool. Lakshmi? I don't know. Hello, I don't know if you're the real Coco, but if you are, I want you to know that I've watched every single one of your vids and you are one of my favorites. If you see this, thanks for reading, and you can maybe come check out my server, Stormy Pear. Thanks, bye. Oh, that's really sweet, thank you. I like your username, it's cool. And I think I am the real Coco, so you're all good. Karima Undergate said, hi, I watched you mail time and you were one away from seeing mine, but I hope you will see this one in your next mail time. Karima Undergate. Well, do not even fret because I finally got to you. Thank you for your patience. Thank you for the mail. Clara Greenness said, if you could, what coat would you get rid of? For me, I would get rid of two-tone fin horses and Tennessee Walker. Thank you for reading. Yes, I agree with those choices. I would also get rid of the two-tone fin horse. I hate that one. And kind of on the same vein, I would get rid of that like Shire coat that's like, it's really ugly to me. I hate it. It's the only Shire I don't have. Yeah, I really don't like those. Paya the Woodlock said, hi Coco, this is my second time mailing you. I have some questions. First, what is your favorite and least favorite champ? Last, what was your favorite trailblazer? I think my least favorite champ would be the new Hillcrest, just because, I don't know, it's really annoying and it's not redeeming to me in any way, so I'm not a fan of that one. And my favorite champ would have to be, I think it's the Silverglade Village champ. I really like that one. And my favorite trailblazer, that's hard. I don't really remember all the trailblazers we've had. I feel like there was a trailblazer during like Camp Western that was really good, but honestly, I think all the trailblazers we've had have been pretty great. Every trailblazer has had something I really wanted on it, so I can't even lie. Bianca Starleaf said, I just wanted to say I really like what you make. I also wanted to know if there's a usual time you stream. Currently listening to your most recent mail reading. Love your content. Thanks. Oh my gosh, that's so nice. Yes, usually I stream on the same time every other Saturday, basically. At least for me, it's Saturday. The time zone is like 9 a.m. Pacific time zone, but usually on YouTube I schedule my streams like a few days at least in advance so you can see when it's scheduled for pretty easily. Also, if you follow me on Instagram, I always post on my stories to give people a heads up. And I hope you enjoyed the last mail reading I did. Thanks for the mail. Okay, Linnea Ash Peak said, hey Coco, how are you doing? I love your character, it's so cute and you are so sweet to everyone. Please keep making the SSO community so sweet and awesome. Can you make a U on viewers' opinions of gardening in Veldel? Keep it up. Oh, that's an interesting idea. Yeah, like maybe someday. Or also, I have like a couple videos about like gardening on my channel and stuff. You could also leave your opinions on there too. I think a lot of people have, which is really interesting to read. So feel free to do that if you would like. But thank you. That's literally so nice. I'm glad I'm not too sassy because I definitely can be a little sassy. Cassidy Lionhawk said, hi, I just saw you at Steve's on your dappled lippy with the blue. I loved your fit. Have a wonderful day / night. Oh, thank you. I wonder what the outfit was. I'm trying to remember. I have no idea. I have so many outfits. I make a million outfits every week. Agnes Dream Moon said, hey Rose, I just recently started watching your videos and I love them so much. I like your training videos. I listen to them while running around, doing club practices, or just literally doing nothing. That's so nice. Oh my god. Thank you. I'm glad you enjoy. Are you allowed to watch training videos while you're doing club practices? That's wild work. I don't know. I've never had a club that was like really intense, so maybe it's fine. Daniela Maplespeed said, hi, I love your vids. I watch them as I play. I'm also getting ideas from them, like doing races every day. I'm currently watching A Week in My Life playing Star Stable and got the idea to mail you. Anyways, bye. Oh, thanks. I really love filming those Week in a Life videos. They're so fun to film and edit, so hopefully you enjoyed that. All right, believe it or not, that is it for our mail from North American servers. We're gonna switch over to another server. Okay, I'm here in UK. Luna Pine Park said, hi Rose, I just wanted to mail you as an attempt to get into mail time, but also I wanted to say that you're definitely my favorite creator, and whenever I watch you, I most likely feel 2 times happier than when I did to start. Oh my gosh, that is literally the sweetest. Thank you. Quick question, did you enjoy / are enjoying the Equestrian Festival this year? If so, what did you like / dislike about it? Hope you have a nice day. Yeah, I liked it. You know, there's pros and cons to festivals. Pro, I look forward to them every year. Con, I get bored after a while, but some things help like be less bored, like doing live streams for the events makes it fun, at least for me, but I always like the festivals. Elsa Kitten Wild said, hi Rose, I love watching your videos. They are super fun, especially the Flat Show Dares one. What is your favorite horse in SSO at the moment? Well, I'm glad you enjoyed the Flat Show Dares, and my favorite horse is the Hano, or the Hanoverian. Layla Startree said, hey Rose, first of all, you never fail to make a smile appear on my face. Thank you for that. A few questions. 1, if you were to get one horse only and never get another, what would it be? Wow, I think I already answered that one, but they said, can you do another live training time in UK servers? Keep shining, Layla. Yes, I try to come to UK and Australia as often as I can, especially because you guys are my viewership outside of the US. I'll try and come back soon. Crystal B. Hunter said, hi, I just wanted to say your channel is awesome. Keep going. Thanks, Crystal. Adelaide said, hi, Rose, love your entertainment. I love how you got around the chat system by saying entertainment. That's so smart. Have you had a happy/scary writing moment IRL? Yes, I've had a ton of happy and scary writing moments IRL. Probably the scariest moment, one time we were riding and this guy had 2 huskies off of a leash, and we were riding in like a forested area, and his huskies were like a mile ahead of him, like not even near him. The huskies rushed us and our horses. My instructor was riding and her horse freaked out and so much that he broke his equipment, and I moved my horse away from the dogs and kept my horse calm, and the guy finally came and got his dogs and didn't even apologize. He was just like, you know. But I was like, dude, what if it had been like a little kid walking on the trail? Like, that's really unsafe to have 2 huskies off leash. Anyways, that was my scary riding moment. And happy riding moments I have so many, just like where it's beautiful and quiet, and just going on trail rides are always a happy moment. Okay, thank you UK for the mail. All right, now I'm in Australia. So Christina Meadowlake said, hi Rose, I love your chat so much. I hope you keep growing. Question, do you have any tips on making your club and SSO popular? I actually can't say I do. I've never had a popular club in Star Stable before. I've always been in really small clubs. I've never owned a club that was successful. But anyways, thank you. Pernell Slippyberg said, hi, this is my first time mailing you and I have a few questions. What is your favorite black horse? This is a good one. Okay, the Tennessee Walking horse is a really good black horse, and also I really like the Black Arabian, and yeah, I can't think of any others, but I'm sure I have others, like the Frisians are great too. Do you enjoy making YouTube? Yes. If I didn't enjoy it, I wouldn't do it, because this is most definitely a hobby for me. And how often do you buy star coins? Not as much as I used to, honestly. Probably a few times a year, and only on double weekends. Anyways, thanks for the mail. Autumn Mystery Fall said, hi, I just wanted to thank you for coming to Firestar, the other drama star. It meant the world to meet you, and I'm also sorry for all the mail on the live. Oops, keep doing what you're doing, because no one else does it best more than you. Did that make sense? I think so, but that's really way too flattering. Thank you. Last time I came to Australia was for the live, right? So I need to do that again soon. Alice Puppy Park said, hey, every time I watch your videos, you always put a smile on my face. You always cheer me up when I'm sad. Never forget how amazing you are. That's so nice. Honestly, you guys are like, your love language is words of affirmation. Thank you. It's so sweet to read your mail versus like other spaces. I feel like it's really kind, so thank you. Amelia Lion Tower said, thank you so much for coming to Australia. I love watching your content and currently up watching at 4 a.m. training. How are you doing? Oh my goodness, hopefully better than you at 4 a.m. training. But questions, least favorite horse breed / coat? Probably the Percheron, and I don't know what my least favorite coat is because I really just genuinely don't love any of the Percherons, but their coats are actually really nice. What's a country you want to visit? I would really like to visit Japan for a lot of reasons. I just think it'd be really cool. I recently watched like James May in Japan. If you don't know who James May is, I'm an OG Top Gear fan. Okay, UK Top Gear, we love. It made me really want to visit Japan. Would you rather never have to train horses again or never have to quest again? Oh, never have to quest again. I love training. It's fun and therapeutic for me sometimes, but questing is like something I have to get over with. You know what I mean? Anyways, thanks for the mail, Australia. From Germany, Eleanor Longhoof said, hey, I'm writing to you in German because it doesn't work any other way. Hope you're well. I just wanted to tell you that you're a great person and always make me laugh. Best wishes, Emmy. Oh, thank you. That's so sweet. All right, Ismat Groundstar said, hey Coco, I love your videos and have been watching them for a long time. I'm sorry I couldn't translate this message. I'm actually from America, but I live in Germany and play on a German server. Thank you so much for reading my message. Have a nice day or evening. Oh, that's really sweet. Honestly, what I do is I take a picture on my phone and then I just use like Google Translate image, and it is so easy. So don't even worry. I'm happy to translate your messages. Edith McSmith, first of all, that name is dope. They said, hi Coco, I actually wanted to write this in English, but the guidelines don't allow it. I just wanted to say I love your videos videos and they always motivate me to level up my horses. Best, Edith McSmith. Oh, that's so sweet. Thank you so much, Germany. Also, I did have an event for my Discord. One of the regions I did was Germany and you guys did not disappoint. So thank you so much for coming. I am here on Sweden and my first message is from Vilda Waterwild. Do you guys pronounce the V Wilda? I don't know, sorry. But Wilda said, hey, this is my second time emailing you. You are truly my favorite SSO creator. Keep doing what you're doing. That's really sweet. I have a few questions for you. If you could have dinner with 3 famous people, living or dead, who would you choose? I've had questions like this before. The only thing is I think I'd be scared to have dinner with the people I don't know. But if I was really brave, I'd probably pick maybe like my favorite singer. I'd pick John Mayer. And I honestly don't really care about other famous people. I think it'd be funny to have dinner with Kim Kardashian because I think she's kind of ridiculous.
Sorry, Kim, if you're watching this.
Maybe someone funny. Maybe I'd pick like, I don't know. I probably would pick no one else. As long as I could have those 2 dinners separately, that'd be amazing because I think those 2 people would not vibe. If you could swap lives with anyone for a week, who would it be and why? I think it'd be really interesting to swap lives with someone who works from home for a week. I know it seems silly, but if you know me, I have multiple jobs and they're not from home. So it would be interesting to swap lives with someone who works from home for a week, and I think I would get tired of it, but it would be interesting to see like the freedom, you know what I mean? If you had the opportunity to travel back in time, which year would you choose to visit and why? I would pick, this is really weird, I'd pick 1963 and I would go to a live Beatles concert because I've heard those were wild and I just want to see what it would have been like at the time. If you could give one piece of advice to your younger self, what would it be? I would say do what you love and don't waste time trying to be someone that you think other people want you to be, because at the end of the day, nobody really who you thought you cared about their opinions is still around, so just be yourself, if that makes sense. Okay, Madeline Sky, first of all, dope name, said, would you ever be able to play on a Swedish server and have live? If you do, don't forget to check what time it is in Sweden when you do. Okay, I for sure will not forget. Sweden is up there on my list for wanting to come live to Sweden because aside from like UK, Australia, and like the US, they're my most popular watch group I think on YouTube, so I'll definitely have to come to Sweden soon, maybe for 20k. I haven't decided my stream schedule for the 20k meet and greet yet. Alright, Hedda Ember Sky said, I'm writing this right after your latest video and reading your letters. I just want to say that I like your channel so much and it made me start playing again. I usually put your videos on in the background while I do a lot of missions, and then I usually watch your train with me videos while I level my horses. It really helps. Oh, that's really sweet. I'm glad it is helpful and I'm glad you enjoy. But if you want some questions, I have some here. What made you start playing SSO? I think I found it on an ad and I lost the CD to my favorite game. It was Pip with Fennel Time to Ride. It was my favorite horse game and I lost the CD to that game. It suspiciously went missing and I was looking for other horse games that I could play online that I didn't need a CD for. And then I found Star Stable. What made you start recording videos on YouTube? Honestly, I watch a lot of YouTube and I've wanted to do YouTube for a long time, even before I watched like Star Stable content. But the more Star Stable content I watched and like gaming content, I was like, you know, I want to start in this genre. It just seemed like the perfect fit to start gaming content because I was scared mostly of being like an in-person creator because I wanted privacy, but it seemed like the perfect middle ground doing a gaming content channel. What is your favorite dish? Oh, yellow curry. Can you make me some? In fact, I'm gonna make yellow curry after I make this video and watch a Minecraft stream. Okay, thank you, Sweden. Alright, I'm on Eastern European servers. Savina said, hey Rose, I love your vids and I always watch your training vids when I train. Can I tell you something? Yes, please do. I went to Iceland and saw Icelandics IRL, and that is why I love them. I need to tell you they are so cute. I really recommend the gray one with black head. Love you, Savvy. Also, they sent me another mail and asked me questions. What is your favorite type of saddle pad? I really like the square Western saddle pads. And then what is your favorite coat color of the Arabian? I really like the, I don't know the coat name, but it's like the one that's like flea bitten, but it has like a strawberry coat to it. Do you like dwarves? Like dwarf horses? Actually, I have. On Instagram Reels, I've seen dwarf horses. They're really cute. But I don't know much about dwarf horses, to be honest with you. And then PS, sorry if there were not correct words. This is not my native language. Nah, you're good. It all made sense to me. Cool. Hit me up on your Eastern European servers. I'm on my Denmark account, so I did get a mail from Denmark. It is from Philippa Ponyhope. Hi, I have some fun, different questions. Cool, we love. What fictional universe would you like to live in and what would your role be? Oh, most definitely Harry Potter, and I would be one of the muggles. Just kidding. I would be maybe like one of the students at Hogwarts in Hufflepuff for sure. What's the strangest compliment you've ever received? Oh wait, I will say it's funny when people comment, "You're so pretty" on my videos, and I'm like, this is like a freaking character, bro. Like, okay, thank you. If you're invisible for an hour, what would you do? I don't think I would do that much different. I wouldn't like go steal something, go for a run, because running is embarrassing. What moment in your life changed the most, even if it seems small at the time? I mean, this sounds stupid, but maybe starting this channel was one of the things that has changed me the most, and just because it's very different from anything else I did in my life at the time, and definitely made a huge impact in my life. One last thing, try saying red porridge with cream in Danish. I love your videos, keep up the good work. I'm scared because it's gonna make me say something inappropriate. Siri says she can't translate into Danish, so sorry, I don't know if I can do that any better than Siri, to be honest. Anyways, thank you guys. That was the last region for mail for today. Thank you so much for sending me mail. I do always try and go back and send you an in-game response. I'll do my best, but if you want to send me mail, send us a new, exciting, fun story, and you're more likely to be featured in a mail time. And see you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye.
I'm on thin ice, you'd never guess. I've been hiding a monster